I should have told y'all to grab a clipboard, but later on, grab one. And this is the sheet, this is your rubric that I'm gonna go over with our omelets today, okay? There is a little section here on the side that if you need to take notes, you can. Let me go ahead and pass this out to y'all. If you, Rudy, why don't you grab all the clipboards and pass them out if y'all need them. Do y'all have a writing utensil? If you don't, they're all out there, right? Here, it'll be a piece of cake. Rudy, let's just leave them there. Here, pass these around for everybody to get one. There's a place for your name and the date, and then let's just go over it real quick. So we're gonna be doing 2 omelets, a French and an American. The French one is gonna be a soft, creamy curds in the center. The American one has a little bit of brown, not dark brown, and there's no moisture in it. It's fully cooked, and it's only made with one fold. So I'm gonna demo that for you real quick. You'll see that it's gonna be 25 points for each one. So appearance, the doneness, the taste, I'm gonna taste them, and then the safety and sanitation. As y'all are working on y'all's omelets, I'm gonna be going around just making little notes, making sure your stuff is clear, right? Clean and organized. So first thing first, I'm gonna show you how to make one on our portable stove. These are really important because they use them in brunch service or breakfast service in like hotels or catering jobs, any place that they want to showcase this omelet station. And customers will come up and ask, let me get some ham and I want some cheese, bell peppers, or I just want all egg whites. So you're there working these omelets for them. It's very nice presentation, but you have to be comfortable with this piece of equipment in order to accomplish that. And then the next omelet I'm gonna do is on the stove, on the gas line. Remember, I can only have 6 students lined up here because I don't want y'all on top of each other. And it seems like I have a group already. So first things first, let's talk about our eggs real quick. So I have my eggs in our little dishes. You should have dishes too. Go ahead and crack them, and you're going to have a fork. There's gonna be forks in the very back. Scramble. You wanna scramble it to not incorporate air. You don't want a lot of froth. See how this one is getting all frothy? You see it? That might be, I mean, it's good right now, but if I go any further, I'm gonna make a very frothy egg, and you don't wanna do that. So when you're scrambling, try to keep the fork inside the egg, making a small circle motion. Y'all see that? Don't pick it up too much because then you're gonna grab air and you're gonna keep folding it beating it into the egg. We have white and black pepper. I wanted to show y'all the difference when y'all came in on why we use white pepper instead of black pepper in our omelets. Here's 2 examples. See the black pepper and the other one has white pepper. Which one would you prefer to eat? The white pepper? Why? It looks clean, right? The black pepper in it, because it's such a yellow, pale yellow product, it's gonna stand out too much. Now you can still incorporate black pepper in there, but you can put it in the inside before you fold it, and I'll show you how to do that too, okay? But I wanted to show those 2 differences. Let's get started. We're using canola oil. Why would I not want to use olive oil or a walnut oil? What's that? Gives it a different taste? Yeah, and color too? Yeah. So we're using canola oil because it's more of a neutral oil. But if you don't have any canola oil at home, you can use vegetable oil too. Remember that our butane can goes in there. I think everybody's comfortable with it. For the ones that were absent yesterday, let me show you real fast. So this is our butane container. See that little notch right here? Does everybody see it? You need to line it up to this little flap here. So it goes, groove goes right in there. It should sit in there comfortably. And then you're gonna push the latch down to open up the butane line. And then I'm gonna go ahead and test it out. I'm gonna take it all the way to the bottom of this burner. You have to hear it click. Then it's the highest heat level right now. So just turn it down, medium heat, lower heat, and then it's completely off. If I turn it too much, it pops it out, which is not a problem. You just go through the steps again. Latch, click. If it doesn't come on the first clip, go past it a little bit, try it again. It'll come back. And if you have any issues with it the third time, come and get me and I'll come and check it out. So close the latch on it. When we're making these eggs on here, safety purposes, if I see a spark of fire come out and oil hits the flame, what am I going to do first? Turn it off. Yeah, turn off the source. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to pull this off of the burner. I'll leave it there. Don't freak out. Turn it off and come and get me. It'll eventually burn out. Same thing on the stove. If it catches a little flame, don't freak out. Just turn off the source and call me. So I have my burner on medium heat. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. Everybody should have some oil in their on their mise en place tray, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to add salt. And let me wait on the pepper on this one. I'm gonna show you how to incorporate black pepper. There are two different tastes. We know this, right, from last year? Okay. So remember, we're looking for a little bit of a rippling action. You see how it's rippling? This is telling me that the oil is hot enough for me to start. Why wouldn't I not use a fork, metal fork, on this?
It scratches the pan.
Yeah, it's gonna scratch the pan. So what is this called?
Heat resistance.
And what does that mean? It can take a lot of heat on before it starts to melt. Good job. And it won't melt. So here I am. Look, I'm scrambling it. I'm gonna make this one into which one should I do? American or French? French? Oh man, y'all are killing me. So as you put it in, you're scrambling the egg. See how I'm going all the way around and in the center? I'm gonna take it off. I'm not going away from my station too far. I'm just gonna take it off because it is hot. I don't wanna overcook it. So now, see, I still have the creamy curds. It's still like a little bit underdone. So I'm gonna spread it out into a nice circle shape. And I'm gonna go around the edges just to tuck it in a little bit. If it was too much, if there's too much rawness on it, just break it open. Break open the omelet. You see that? And then I'm just putting the raw in there to patch it up. That'll speed up the process. Now I can add black pepper if I want, because I'm gonna roll this omelet. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil around. Make sure my spatula goes underneath it so the oil gets underneath the egg, and I want it to kind of swim a little bit, right? So I'm gonna do a first one fold from the handle part, pick it up, go over it, and then my other fold, I'm gonna turn this off. My other fold is gonna go directly onto the plate, holding it, and then flipping it over. So this is French. Now, I will observe it later, but let me do an American for you right now. So I'm gonna do this with the stove again. Oh, latch on medium heat. This one's gonna be a little bit faster because the pan is still pretty hot. So I'm gonna do that. I have my egg here. Let me give it a couple of more. stirs, and then I'm going right into my pot. Yeah, see, it shouldn't sizzle like that too much because it's pretty hot, so be careful because we don't want to get a lot of color on this. So American, same way, stir it, but you're stirring it until it's completely dry on top, fully cooked. Now, you can add ingredients to this, warm ham, warm vegetables, or if you have like room temperature cheese, you can put it on top before you fold it, right? But go ahead and add your ingredients in here if you're doing American style. And now I'm going to flatten it out. Is it too raw? Yeah. It is, right? So what do I need to do?
Put a hole.
Break a hole. Yeah, so look, quick, break that hole. Fill it in with the raw, right? When I was working at La Mansión years ago, and I was asked to work a brunch, and I had 4 or 5 of these, probably 3 really, but I don't remember how many. But I would have one egg going here with just like bacon, and another person wanted just egg white omelet, and then this one wanted over easy. So I was able to manage time management to work on these eggs. Last week we had that catering, right, for the city of Somerset, and it was me and Nataleni. You were there, and Leo was there too, and we knocked out 80 eggs on our griddle. This is really nice if we're doing them to order in the back of the restaurant, but here it's a little bit more challenging. Let's flip it. Ready? I'm gonna bring it over here just in case it falls. Look at that. See how it has some color to it? Maybe a little too much on this, but I did that on purpose because I wanted you to know what it's not supposed to look like, right? Yeah. So this one is easy because it only gets one fold. I would put my cheese in there and then fold it over, and there's my American omelet. It's totally done. Maybe a little bit too much brown in it, but it's still edible. I would serve this, okay? So let me turn on my stove, and let's evaluate my 2 omelets using our rubric here. I don't have another fork. Let me just clean this one off. Actually, I do. Where are my plastic knives? Rudy, go to the back and give me one of those forks in the back, please. The metal ones are over there by the pan. My bad, I forgot to put seasoning in there. Nobody called me out on it? Wow, good.
Yeah.
I mesmerized y'all making an American omelet, good. So on American, I would have added salt and pepper into it and just scrambled it up, threw it in there, and that would have been it, okay? So if y'all can see this, let me move this around. French, American, fully cooked, right? Still soft to cut. I should be able to cut it with a fork. It's not gonna be all, using a knife to cut in there. Now let's look at my French one. It should be soft, creamy curds. Do you see soft, creamy curds in there? You see it? The French omelet is a little underdone. How many of y'all like your eggs a little underdone or over easy? Yeah, they're good like that. This is a really nice omelet. And if you had cheese or any kind of meat, vegetables, it would be really nice. No color to it, right? All pale yellow. So low heat. Be really careful with the heat. Also, take a look at it. You don't see any big pieces of yellow from the yolk, or you don't see any big pieces of egg white in there. It all needs to be incorporated. Did you see how long I kind of beat it? The first one I beat it for about maybe a little bit, 30 seconds or so, but I'm really incorporating the yolk into the egg whites. Any questions? So French, American. Are y'all ready to make magic? Not yet. I have all the faith in the world that y'all can accomplish this. So let's go ahead and I saw people washing their hands. Get your mise en place going and let's start. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, good.